Capricorn, welcome back. Gonna see what's come out. This is like the 400 millionth time I've tried to start your reading, so I'm not even gonna say too much. There's no introduction. Let's just pray. See, watch. 10 of Wands, 22 seconds on the clock. Hermit. Temperance. 9 of Cups. Death. 2 of Swords. The World. Something doesn't need to be said. There's nothing left to be said. There's nothing left to be explained. There's nothing left to be understood. There's nothing left to be addressed. It is what it is. Something is what it is. Don't waste your energy. It's time to move on. Be mindful of any suppressed anger. Do what you can to channel that in a healthy way. Chariot. Something's coming through about really looking after yourself. People know what you mean when you've done what you've said or done what you've not said. There's lots of things ending right now. You can't hold everyone's hand through this. Come back to the intention. Be mindful of people pleasing. Be mindful of what you're saying when it comes to people pleasing. There could be some lesson of this. The sun, the Lovers. Okay. What's coming through is like the illusion of choice, the illusion of free will. Do we really have free will? It's like yeah and no. But it's like, don't deceive yourself that what's happening right now isn't best for you. Something that's happening right now is transforming you to prepare you for your dreams. It's slowing you down. I'm being slowed down. It's like that sticky kind of energy. I can't even say what I want to say. Throat chakra, emotions, blocks, something like this come up before. Protect your energy. If you're feeling drained, take time to replenish, renew, spend time in the sun, connect, ground. We are nature, being nature. Seeing yourself as brand new, you know something's starting over. It's like stepping into a new world, a new self, a new version of yourself. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. But it's like some fights aren't yours to fight. Some things are better left unsaid. Like people can't understand certain perceptions if it's not their perception. We only see through our eyes. The Chariot. It feels like you're moving away from a certain thing that you've always known. Could be family. It's like you feel guilty for celebrating or feel guilty for doing something or living in a certain way because it's like a fear of committing to your dreams because of how others feel about it. It's like, do what needs to be done. Empress, Tower. These changes are inevitable. Handle things as gracefully as you can. But it's like, yeah, what's for us won't miss us, but some opportunities come round once. It's time to go. It's time to take action. Doesn't matter if you don't take perfect action, take messy action, but take action. You can do it. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. Strength. Leo new moon. Embrace it. Embracing changes with grace. Shining your light regardless of outside opinion. It's time to take a step in a new way, a new journey. Maybe you don't even tell certain energies where you're going. It's let it go. You can't please everyone. Something's coming through from the medicine book, and I can sort of see the writing, but I can't see what animal it is. About you can never please everyone in this life. You can't make everyone happy and keep yourself happy. It's do what's best for you, do what's for what feels true to you. And trust that things will work out in the highest good of everyone. There's something about feeling disappointed. It's feeling disappointed that you have an opportunity to have something great. It's why is there this disappointment? Because it feels like you're not feeling your own disappointment. Page of Cups, Four of Cups, you're feeling someone else's disappointment. Maybe in terms of if you go off on some adventure that somebody in your family didn't get to have, that you feel like it's not fair on them for you to do that, or it's not fair on them for you to follow your dreams, or maybe in terms of a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, partner, whatever it is. It's time to do the hard thing. It's time to let it go, to let go of the weight. You can't control how others feel. This may be you trying to take care of someone else's emotions. Maybe this is something that stems from childhood. Maybe this is someone that you've done this with since childhood, in terms of shifted your emotion to affect the reaction that you get as a form of protection or as a form of distraction or whatever it is. There's something here about really just making a bold move, holding your head up high, doing what you need to do, regardless of who it may sting. King of Cups. King of Cups, strength. Yeah, it's not that you can't do it, but it feels like you'd rather work harder at something than have to make someone feel away. You're not making, that's what's coming. It's you're not making anyone feel away. If someone feels away off the back of what you're doing and what you're doing is true to you, that is out of your control. But by you not taking action, by you letting this fear or this inner child wound run the show in some way, it's causing off balance. It's could be affecting your finances. Having you feeling like you're missing something because you are missing out. It's you're not doing something you should be doing, or you want to be doing, or you feel called to doing. Feel called to doing, feel called to be doing. Ace of Cups. Fill your cup, live your life, do what's right for you. Something that came up today that I posted on my story that just kind of woke me up was imagine yourself as dead. You've already lived your life and it's done. Now live today. Now from today, live your life and do it properly. It's what, on reflection, what do you really want to do? And to not get stuck in that cycle of reflection, but to reflect and move forward. Not using reflection as a form of procrastination. And again, procrastination is just as sacred as anything else in terms of the divine timing of things. Many times I thought I was just being lazy, and in retrospect you realise that certain things just weren't meant to happen at that time. That there was a time for rest and there's a time for action. But something here, it's time to take action, it's time to go after it, or it's time to really move through any self-doubt. Advert just come on, song Power of Love. Yeah, external influences. Feels like your world being shaken up, things being, it's like bulldozing kind of energy. It's like if you're not going to move, then we'll move you. Follow the feeling. Follow the feeling. You may feel like you need a lot of time to rest. It may feel like you're taking way too much rest. Try not to judge this. There's a lot going on within you. Take as much time as you need. Something will be done. Because like, if you spend a week asleep and then do whatever it is that you're going to be doing, it's going to be done efficiently, effortlessly, effectively. However, if you stumble on drunk man burnout style, something could take the week to do that it could take the day to do if you took the week to rest. And this isn't in all cases, but current situation, that's what's coming through. Fill up your cup. A choice of self-love, to put yourself first, especially when it comes to your decisions. There's nothing stopping you but yourself. You're the only thing getting in your way. This has been my message this week. Sit down, you're getting in your own way. What are you flapping about? Nothing to worry about. You know them little wispy flies, what they call crane flies? A couple of them, anytime I see them, because that's normally my sign for like, oh, here you are worrying about nothing again. Because they make people scream and me scream. And they say that people make such a fuss over them when they're really harmless. Like, what are you worrying about? It's like, just sit down, shut up, kick back. Like, you got this 10 times over, King of Wands. Your soul knows what to do. Take a minute. Let go of the physical things. Yeah. Because it's like this action that's about to be taken, it's not like taking one little action, pushing one little button, doing one little thing. It's like the first step on this new path, this new life, this new world, this dream. It feels like the first big action, the first big shift when it comes to what you truly value, care about. Yeah, the moon. Something's coming through. I went to the beach with my family on Thursday, and my cousin and her children, and one of them found, like, he'd come back and he was like, oh, guys, there's a shark. And everyone was like, yeah, there's a shark. And he was like, yeah, there's a shark with no eyes and a hole in its neck. And everyone's like, okay, like, sure. Anyway, sure enough, we go in the sea, and as we're coming back, he's like, hey, look, the shark. And I'm thinking someone's like built a shark out of sand. Or I don't know. Anyway, off I go there. And there is a dogfish, apparently is what it's called, which is part of the shark family. And it was actually a shark. So then I was guided to this thing about the dogfish woman, and it's something about this is coming through with this moon card. And I'm getting an image of, it was like a list of values. Let me see if I've even got it. It's like a strong sense of, 111. It's like a strong sense of family. The story of the dogfish woman is one of transformation and movement between the human and non-human realms. Among many other themes, this story speaks to the attraction between sexes, barriers between species, and lost love. Tlingit and Haida values way of life, discipline and obedience to the traditions of our ancestors, respect for self, elders and others, respect for nature and property, patience, pride in family, clan and tradition is found in love, loyalty and generosity. Be strong in mind, body and spirit. Humour, hold each other up, listen well and with respect, speak with care. We are stewards of the air, land and sea. Reverence for our Creator, live in peace and harmony, be strong and have courage. This was just something random that's come up, that's just coming through now with this. (1619) Hierophant falling out of the deck. Even what I said about the dogfish. But what's coming through with that is like a dog as in an actual dog and a fish as in an actual fish. The land, the sea goat. There's like a oneness, a coming together. Yeah, the devil, death. Queen of Pentacles. You asked for a lot, so you had to be prepared for a lot. You're being asked to admire yourself, love yourself, admire your creations, love your creations. No one's going to love you like you, no one's going to love your creations like you. Speak to yourself, be mindful of how you're speaking to yourself. Words create reality, words spark feeling. How are you feeling? How is your self-talk leaving you feeling? How is it leaving you feeling by not taking action? Because what is that energetically confirming? That you're not worth taking action, that you're not good enough to take action. There's something that wants to be moved, something that wants to be physically done, changed, shifted, created, put out there. And it's like, it's keeping you feeling small and feeling trapped just by not doing what this thing is. I think this come up in your last reading, yeah, 8 of Swords, Devil in reverse. Something needs to physically change to spark this passion. It's that thing with no action, what the passion's worthless. It's like, instead of sitting on something to really make something happen right now, to make the change, to go out there and be the change, the magician. Many paths to the top of the mountain. The only way out is through. Page of Cups, the Empress. What's coming through with this is that we don't really need to go anywhere to find ourselves. Like, we're here, we're right here. It's like a lot of the time the environments that we want to run away from, it's because the thing that needs to be healed is there. It's right there. And sometimes by staying in that environment and dealing with something head on, it's like that buffalo energy, just going straight through the storm, facing things head on. Instead of running away from something, that escapism, and coming back to where you started and realize that nothing's changed. That Ram Dass meditation's coming through. Tend to the matters of the heart. That all the externals are lovely. And that what we need to really deal with is in here. in our own heart. Who do we need to forgive? What do we need to forgive? Do we need to forgive ourselves, accept ourselves, trust ourselves, respect ourselves? Like, what do we need to do? Something else has been coming through a lot recently is the rose and the thorn. Just about how the thorn is just as sacred as the rose, and to really, for the rose to really bloom, it's like the thorn protects that. And I feel like for a long time, I thought healing my masculine energy, I was trying to like remove my masculine energy, or I'd be annoyed with myself if I was going into that place, to the point that I felt like I was doing something wrong for taking action, because the goal was to heal my feminine. But in order for that, the masculine needs to be there. So it's like, in order for you to really play and be yourself and fully express, you need both hard, soft, light, dark. Fire, water. Don't be scared of aggression. Don't be scared of your own passion, your own drive, your own fire. You could have a lot of fire in your chart. It's like you could be causing you anxiety, just like you. Your own gift, your own. It's like, it feels like being scared of yourself. Queen of Wands, strength. Nine of Swords, judgment. Five of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah, it's like, it's time to go, it's time to fly, it's time to take a leap of faith. Ace of Wands. Something's taken a long time. It's taken a long time. And maybe when you first started something, you didn't realise how much there was going to be to overcome, how long it was going to take, or how much of you something was going to take. Something's coming through about August. You're going to see the fruits of your labours. We're in August. Blessings are going to come in rapidly. Things that you've maybe forgot about, seeds that you've planted that you forgot you've planted. Things are going to happen. What I'm seeing is like you nurturing certain things and things are flourishing, but then there's things that maybe you started and gave up on, where there's like something coming back from this, an opportunity, maybe more than one opportunity, something you might have forgotten about. Commit to your mental, commit to yourself. The moon, the devil, the high priestess. Chariot. Number 18, the moon. The moon is a harbinger of mystery and change. This card rules the subconscious, proffering messages through dreams and prophetic vision. The cyclical nature of the moon and its gravitational influence are also highlighted here. As in situations and relationships, shifting and evolving, or perhaps finding yourself inexplicably drawn to something or someone in a game of intrigue, creativity, psychic ability, and imagination intensify, and your desire to explore the unknown leads to all kinds of new opportunities. Take care, however, that what is hidden from you should not remain so. Allow your heightened intuition to serve as a guide through this enchanted night. Page 110. The Sun. This is mad opportunity. Yeah, 37. Action, antelope energy, medicine, antelope, medicine. Whatever this energy is coming in, this is mad opportunity. This is a life-changing opportunity. This is like an opportunity for you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity for you to experience something. Your heart is going to expand like it never has before. This feels like a dream come true. This feels like... This isn't just going to change your life. This is going to change many people's lives around you. Judgment, Chariot, answering the call, purpose. It does feel like a complete shift. An end to anxiety. Transmuting something that's held you down for a long time. Finally letting something go. The way that you thought something should be. It feels like having to let go of a lot physically, maybe having to move, relocate. Follow your first instincts on that. What do you feel called to do, not necessarily what logically makes sense. We can't see what we can't see coming. It's like, how do you feel in terms of your environment? How does your environment make you feel? Do you have room to expand, to grow, to flourish, to create, to express? The Chariot, number 7 on the back of the deck. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Protected from it feels like you could be seeing, 21, the World, Emperor. You could be seeing straight through illusions. It's like people might as well not even bother. It's like you can just see straight through what's coming before it gets there. That's how it feels. It feels like you can really be at peace with the fact that you trust yourself and your own intuition, your own ability to know what's what. To know what and who is genuine. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. We have the Griffin, number 22, 444 on the video. Let's see what it's saying. This mythological beast, whose head and body are those of an eagle and a lion respectively, was ordered by the Queen of Hearts to take Alice to meet another surprising creature, the mock turtle. The griffin turned out to have somewhat dry and rough manners, showing a great lack of kindness toward Alice, and also saying that both the Queen and the mock turtle were not in tune with reality and imagined too many things. Meaning, pull up your socks and stop confusing what you think is going on with what actually is going on. Imagination is a great tool that helps in creating new ideas or concepts, but if you come to believe everything it tells you indiscriminately, then you are in big trouble. Wanting is not always getting, and your current perception does not meet the truth of the situation. Key question: are you able to tell the difference between what your imagination wishes to see and what is actually happening? Page number 36. Let's pull something on that. Okay, we've got the Moon, the Star, the Magician, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, what's coming through with this? Oh. Yep. You could have some Pisces Moon, guys. I'm a Pisces Moon. Well, according to tropical astrology. Okay, so there you are. Star, Magician, Moon. Marvelous, magical, mesmerizing, mythological, Magician, Merlin, marvelous, mad professor kind of thing. But it's like intuition, nah, can't see it. Magic, nah, can't see it. Stardom, nah, can't see it. Stuck. 4422, no good for nothing, can't do this, can't do that, not good enough for this, not good enough for that, can't be right about this, can't be right about that, oh, I think it's this, but they must be right. It's like trusting other people's word over your own gut, or trusting, it's like some kind of self-doubt. This could be there for many reasons. Not dismissing this could be deep rooted, this could be from childhood, this could be because it's been drummed into you some way that you are no good. However, it's like, see yourself, because like that magician there, if you could see yourself for yourself, you'd be doing backflips right now. It's like something is divine. You have the ability to... What's coming through is earlier I was like in the worst mood. Honestly, things have just been crazy. Even in terms of readings, I was like, I can't even come and do a reading with my energy like this for a while. However long it's been, however many days. I was like, I just need to shift. So I'm just going to get up. I'm just going to pretend I'm Barbie today. So I was just like, I was just put the Winx playlist on, the Winx Fairies playlist. Yeah, the cartoon Winx Fairies playlist. I was just blasting that and pampering myself and sort of like mooching about the place, like everything's great and I'm living in Barbie land because I can't cope with reality right now, which is another point of this Griffin card, which is about being in your imagination, fantasy, reality. However, do I use fantasy to help me create the reality that I want? Yeah, I do. But there's ways of finding a balance, and if that escapism is becoming some kind of self-sabotage or not. But there was a song on that playlist, the Winx playlist, that was like something about like you can change the world and believing in your own magic, being one with the land, the sea. Remember the magic of things. If that's something you've always known, something that you could have moved away from as you got older, something specific's coming through for me, but it's like the kind of magical things that I experienced as a child. And then it's like I was quick to forget, in terms of I was told I was crazy, I was told this is wrong, I was told this isn't possible, or this isn't the case. And then I silenced myself, or I told myself, oh, it's wrong. You can't believe what you believe. You're not allowed to see what you see. You're not allowed to feel what you feel, because others didn't like it, was uncomfortable by it, didn't understand it, whatever it is. There's something here, it's like your own gift, your own magic, your own light. It's time to fully shine that, and that can be one of the hardest things to do when you've invested a long time or a lifetime in hiding that light as a form of protection. But there's something here about stop using these stories as a way of staying in your comfort zone, because it's like if you tell yourself you're not good enough, or there's something else to work through, there's always something else to do. Like there's something I want to create, something I want to do, and someone says to me, oh, why don't you go to do it where someone else has already done it and then see how you feel about it? And it's like, no. Like the message that come through for me was no. Like you don't need more research, you don't need another book, you don't need another course, you don't need to go and do any experimenting, researching, analysis. You don't need to do any more. Something's been done enough to the point that it may be a way to prevent you taking action, a way to procrastinate by learning more. You're ready now. You're it now. Something's ready for you, waiting for you to step into. It feels like you're being asked to really say yes to yourself, whatever it is, putting something out. Maybe it's in terms of your prices or whatever it is. It's like going for it, going all in, rolling with the punches. It's like you'll work it out along the way. No one knows what they're doing until they do it. Alligator medicine number 50. I don't take my own advice, trust me. I'm sitting on things right now. How long has it been since I had these ideas? 3-4 years? 3 years, 2 years, I don't know. And I have these messages come through to me all day, every day, and I'm like, yeah, all right, in a minute, manana, my G. What is this? Aggression. It's go time. It's like, it's not coming to you, go get it. That ritualistic death. It was like the end of an old lifestyle, an end of an old mindset, an end of a self-sabotaging. It's like something just too much. It's like needing to break free that Hulk energy. Something needs to be transmuted. Something needs to be physically felt, physically created, physically celebrated, physically moved. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're only breaking your own heart. No one's coming to do this thing for you. It does feel like you could be having harsh reality checks. Situations could be happening around you. You could be finding yourself in the middle of conversations, or just things that are really triggering or highlight your own BS, because it's like, yeah, it's go time, come on, there's no more this and that. It's, yes, you knew what to do, you felt the feeling, you knew what it was when you felt it the first time. It's time to go now. Charge ahead, full steam ahead. If you already had what you've prayed for, it's like, get prepared. You better be getting prepared for what you prayed for, because what you prayed for is here. If you already had what you prayed for, what would you be doing right now? Who would you be around? What kind of energy would you be entertaining? Because it feels like it's not a case of that something's not ready. It's like you're not ready. Like, yeah, everything's ready, but you've got some things to get in order here. You've got some things to tend to. $52.25. That could be in terms of setting boundaries with people, cutting off people, deleting numbers, moving changing location, changing job, throwing things away, objects, people, places, things. Okay, so it's actually on the page of the card that's just come out, and it's page number 52. 4 of Swords. Another crystal I can't pronounce. Charoite. Charoite. C-H-A-R-O-I-T-E. C-H-A-R-O-I-T-E. I don't know. Anyway, heart chakra, interpretation. Time to take it easy and relax a little. This also represents a coming together of ideas where all the elements are there, but you may have so many ideas that they are restricting you. A time for meditation might be needed to sort them all out and focus your mind. Chariot makes meditation easier, bringing clarity to the mind and stillness to the body. Little is holding you back, but you may have divided loyalties. It's a good time to chill out and review everything. Focus your heart chakra and use this as a time for healing and rejuvenation. You'll need all your energy sooner or later. And 2 of Swords. Page number 51. Sacral chakra, crystal, rutilated quartz. It's as if you're going through a balancing act. There are so many possibilities. Careful thought about your next action is required, but with wisdom you will make the right choice. Don't act hastily, but once you come to a decision, don't delay action, because there is a possibility that you may become trapped by your own thoughts. Open your eyes and see the real world around you, and you will see there is little to fear. Trust, rutilated quartz brings balance and calm, as well as removing negativity and energy blocks, releasing the energy you will need. What's coming through this as well, heart chakra, sacral chakra, is really honouring your sexual energy, the energy of creation. Are you respecting your sexual energy? Whatever that means to you, where you're at, because it's different for everyone. Jaguar, yeah, impeccability. Number 51, page 51, 51, 51, mouse scrutiny, attention to detail. Something coming through with that is about, it's like when you're burnt out, that thing of like, when you're really tired or you're drained, you might find yourself tripping over or making silly little errors because you're just not on point. Your energy's not fully there. It's like you've been looking at something too closely. You've been too on something, too on top of something. It's like, take a step back. Slow down. Sometimes you can make more mistakes the more you try and concentrate and focus on something than if you just let go and relax. It's like if you're pouring like hot water, like boiling water out of a kettle, the more you try and control that, the more it's going to shake. But the more you relax, the more you relax your muscles, relax your arms, the more you breathe easy, the easier that water's going to flow. Even though you'd think that the more you concentrate, the better that's going to go. There's something about really trusting the flow of things, getting in the flow of things. Self-respect, project self-respect, skunk medicine, reputation. What you're building, Beaver, what you're building, does it reflect your reputation? Does it reflect who you are, your values, your morals, your ethics? It's time to get moving. Something wants to be honoured. Something wants to be brought into reality. It's like your whole team cheering you on. Racoon, little bandit, number 46. Buffalo, 19. Prayer and abundance. Generous protector. Racoon carries the medicine of the protector, of the underdog and provider for the young, infirm and elderly. Racoon, protector of the underdog, provider for those who have none. Do you wear the bandit's mask to hide the good deeds that you've done? Teach me to turn away from rich rewards or worldly acclaim, knowing that my generosity allows my warrior spirit to be reclaimed. If Racoon wandered into your cards today, the little bandit may be telling you to look around and see who needs your strength at this time. Speak up in defense of another instead of remaining silent when others are gossiping. Maybe it's time to share the bounty of your time, energy or possessions with the less fortunate. But remember to help those in need, develop their own protector and provider skills. In all cases, Racoon asks that you honour yourself and others equally. Provide for your own needs or your well will be dry when you choose to give generously. Chiefs earn their eagle feathers when they promote every human's right to self-dignity. Acting in this manner brings that same honour to yourself and to your family. Page 221, page 222. Something coming through, different perspectives, conflicting perspectives of what's already come up in the reading, but there may be a reason for this. Maybe one's for someone, one's for the other. Maybe there's something in both, but there's something coming through here about charity starts at home, or community, or giving back to your loved ones, giving back to those that you truly care about, or a certain place you truly care about. It's like maybe you do feel called to move to, it's like things are getting crazy in certain areas. Maybe it's like everyone's just fleeing and going to live off in the tree. Yes. However, there's something coming through here about maybe it's not for you to abandon something or to follow the theme of just getting up and leaving when things get tough, or just moving on to the next best thing, the next shiny thing. It's like maybe something needs you right now. Maybe you can go and live off in the tree. I'm just saying live off in the tree because I don't know, you know what I'm saying. Maybe you can go and live off in the tree, but then also be investing in something to help something that's close to your heart. It's like, maybe you're exactly where you need to be right now, although you don't want to be there. And maybe you don't want to be there, and if you did want to be there, you would never think bigger and plan to move away from a certain situation, place, job, relationship, environment, location, home, family. However, just because that it's something maybe guiding you away from something doesn't mean that while you're there it's not exactly where you should be. It's not the perfect place for you to be. Something else that's coming through, a quote that come up the other day that just really shifted something in me was like, when making tea, just make tea. It's like, whatever you're doing, be fully there, be present. Wherever you are, instead of spending your day wishing you were somewhere else, do the best with what you have where you're at. Because sometimes it's like, when we are too focused on getting away from something, we miss the beauty in that present moment. We miss something that maybe is there waiting for us. Maybe there's something that you need to create, you need to build, you need to bring some kind of vibe, some kind of essence to help something thrive, whatever it is. Not everything's so this or that. Look at the bigger picture. Crow coming through as well, universal law. The sun. It's such a beautiful day today. I literally just been laying out, just napping in the sun, and it's actually heaven. That Leo energy as well. Number 56. Well. Okay, so it come out in reverse, so I'll start with that, upside down. He balances reason with passion, assists others through love and without discrimination, always optimistic. He knows how to bring out the positive qualities of people and situations, working in accordance with a spiritual and angelic philosophy. His charm lights up the life of all who approach him. Planet Mercury. Mercury's in retrograde right now, right? Reasons for invoking: for general good fortune, to have success in spreading our beliefs, to help us to meet demands. Held in high esteem by all due to his modesty and good humour, he is open to everything that symbolises vitality and generosity. His fortune is acquired through his skill and good behaviour. It's important and logical to him that he obtains almost everything he desires, including worldly things. Recognition comes for his talents, often from far away. Okay, now I'm just guided to read here. So I'm just going to read the new moon and the waxing moon. This is from Moon Spells, Diane Alquist. Page number 4, new moon. Sometimes called the crescent moon, when you can see the very first silver of light in the sky, this phase promotes new beginnings, new endeavours and new relationships. It is a time for making positive changes, looking for fresh career opportunities and planting seeds of ideas that will be harvested later. Waxing. In this phase, the moon appears to be growing in size, shifting from new to full as though it's gaining strength. It makes sense then that this is a good time to focus on increasing things of your own. Your knowledge, bank accounts, relationships. It's time to think about pregnancy, to increase communications of all types, whether for business or pleasure. Deal with legal matters if you want financial gain. This phase promotes healing. And that's the current moon phase we're in, right? What are we now, like the 5th of August from today, right? Are we the 5th? Oh, I don't know, because you guys are over there and I'm over here, and so you're a little bit over that time and this time, but the Tower. Okay, is this before or after? Okay, these changes are happening really, guys, even in terms of like from now till the 12th of August, there's mad shifts, things closing. It feels like things closing down, but it's not closing down, it's like a release. Many things releasing. You could find yourself crying, releasing a lot. Try not to judge this, just let things flow. It could feel overwhelming. It could feel like what's even why. You could even be feeling like you don't even have anything left to release, to shed, to cry. Let things flow. There's a lot of things changing, there's a lot of things ending. It's like extreme breakthrough energy. You could be feeling extreme highs and extreme lows. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, be easy to yourself. If you start doing one thing and you're in one energy and you find your energy shifted and you can't continue that task, let it go. Let it go. Go and do something that you feel like that aligns with your energy at that moment, and come back to the task once that energy shifts, because it feels like things are washing machine kind of energy, whirlwind within you, because this is a new beginning. This is birthing a new beginning. This isn't something that's going to be easy. These are rapid changes. A big weight leaving your life, a big burden. Feels like a breath of fresh air. It's going to come with anxiety because it's new, because it's different, because it's maybe not what you're used to, but it doesn't mean it's not glorious. Could be chemically addicted to stress, pain, whatever it is. Something's coming to an end. It's going to take a minute maybe to adapt and reset and rewire and become chemically addicted to joy and bliss and whatever this is, but follow your instincts. You made the decisions you've made for a reason. Things are about to start moving now. These seeds that have been planted, you're about to see things really come into action. Things are about to start moving at a rapid pace. Heart chakra, compassion and forgiveness. I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go of anger, resentment and torment from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for the things I feel I could have done differently in the past. I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at the time. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. Something else that came through today that I posted that said about how grief is just love with no place to go. That when you really care about something, or you want something to work, or it's like that wishful thinking, or you really do genuinely love something and you have to release it, you have to let it go. That it's really finding a way to channel that energy. You're being asked to invest in what it is you're creating moving forward. But to be kind to yourself as you do that. That it's not necessarily a case of rest and then taking action, but simultaneously doing what you feel in the moment. Spiritual awareness. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. I am the observer of my thoughts and I do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is, and to have the courage of my convictions. I continually pursue a clearer understanding of spiritual truths behind all that it is and all that is unfolding. I ask myself, is what I'm thinking the truth, and is it having a positive or negative impact on my life? I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let creativity take flight. Let your creativity take flight. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. Honourable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. You could be going on a trip with this person. Someone is just going to have your mind feeling so at ease. Somebody's very caring, very nurturing, very attentive. This energy coming in. Keep your eyes on the stars, your feet on the ground. Action is the foundational key to all success, Pablo Picasso. The Hare. It is an auspicious time for new beginnings. And the Waxing Moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Do it for you. Take time to relax, recharge, and replenish. Rosemary for remembrance. Create rosemary salt to season everything from fresh bread and the olive oil you dip the bread into. With each meal, you have the opportunity to sprinkle the herb-scented salt for remembrance and offer thanks for the love and light brought into your world by the ones you're honouring. This great way to preserve fresh herbs works with most any herb or combination of herbs. So tailor your seasonings to the seasons of bounty or specific intentions. Here, remembrance. So we've got Viola, planetary companions Saturn and Venus. Zodiac signs Libra, Sag and Taurus, energy feminine, element water, daily correspondence Saturday. Viola's sweet bloom is among the first in spring, when her cheerful face is like a balm to our winter souls. Viola, though delicate in appearance, is mighty in persistence, taking up residence throughout your garden patch before you even know it. Her language of flowers speaks of faithfulness, and she will return to each spring with her messages of love. Because of her ability to recede so well, Viola is also associated with rebirth. Magical properties. Viola is a faithful companion in loving charms, inducing tender thoughts and luck in love. She promotes thoughtfulness, patience, protection, and wishes granted. Suggested use. Toss in a salad or garnish an iced drink. Add a drop of violet liquor to scones or a shortbread for a floral lift. Mix into a cocktail if you dare to send vibrations of love, or infuse into a tea. Violas tucked into a posy can be filled with your intentions and given as gifts to bring love, luck and protection. Candied violas are a favourite of garden fairies and make lovely decorations on baked goods. A simple brunch on your altar can imbue your magical practice with loving thoughts and intentions manifested. Sweet viola whose face does enchant, turn your lovely gaze my way, that no harm befalls kith or kin as you stand, watch from your garden's glen. Page 159. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. 2244. The Hermit, number 9. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Something coming through about Venus in Virgo. 222. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.